Bora? Acho que já está tudo funcionando. Assassin's Creed. Você ativou. Ah, tá. Tem que olhar o e-mail aqui. Let me see. Categoria segurança. Deixa eu pôr pra gravar aqui. Antes de começar. Aê. Gravando. E aí, Luan? E bora. Deixa eu divulgar também. Principalmente nos grupos de... Mano. Ai, velho. Eu achei que a partir do 3 já ia ser legendado em português, Brasil. Ah, velho. Quando é que vai ser do legendado direito, mano? Aê, português do Brasil. Graças. Amém, Senhor. Português do Brasil a partir do 3. Eu acho que a partir do Black Flag, né? Que tem dublado, que já começa a ser dublado. Eu vou deixar em inglês mesmo, com legenda. Ou eu posso... O que vocês preferem? Inglês com legenda em português ou português com legenda em inglês? Quer dizer, não tem português aqui. Então vai ser inglês com legenda em português no Brasil. O que mais? Deixa eu arrumar os gráficos aqui. Deixa eu arrumar o áudio. Cadê? Show! Bora começar. Iniciar um novo jogo. Desmond.
Used to be when people talked about the end of the world, we locked them up. Or laughed them off. Sometimes both. But we never took them seriously. Maybe we should have. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning, with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life.
Aquele final do Revelations.
He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group, the same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars, as the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years. Even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the animus.
Então o pai dele tá misturado também nessa bagaça aí.
Us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching. Bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon, though, soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be. When it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him, however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end. We're here. Let's go.
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
Ah, eu falei que não tem aqui e não tem no menu inicial. Me expliquem aí como que coloca que eu ponho em português, mas eu vou deixar a legenda em inglês. Então, não vou deixar tudo em português não.
I think we're here.
Tem que mudar lá na pasta do arquivo do jogo, porque no jogo não tem. Oh. Mesma coisa, né? Pra correr, botão direito. A mesma gameplay pra... Bom, eu vou pôr aqui então, calma aí. Vou ver se tem na Steam. Mas, mano, eu espero que não me arrependa com essa dublagem, hein? Achar essa dublagem uma merda, vocês vão ver. Esse é o novo Animus? É o Animus do... Esse bagulho aí é do Revelations, né? Aparelho.
The key. You must find the key.
Ok.
Son?
Sir.
Ok.
Here we go again.
Bom.
Desmond?
Calma aí.
Do you hear us?
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. I guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Tá, assim que terminar
Okay,
aqui eu...
While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any...
Tá, deixa... Eu acho que eu vou dar um Alt F4 aqui. Deixa eu ver se dá pra mudar pela Steam. Já que vocês querem tanto. Aqui, ó, idioma português do Brasil, meus lindos. Já tá em português, já. Lang. Deve ser esse arquivo aqui de Lang, então. Não. Ah, mano, eu não sei. Vocês procurem aí e me falam onde que é que depois eu ponho, então. Vou ficar procurando, não. Deixa eu abrir de novo aqui. Cadê? Ah, tem DLC. Ó, não tem português aqui. E aqui tá português brasileiro. Então, se alguém achar, vocês me mandam e aí eu mudo. Mas eu não vou procurar, não. Vou só jogar o jogo.
Okay, Desmond. While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
Raniel Castro, valeu por
What do you
seguir
need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the
Mastercraft.
marker over there.
Tá. Trepar. Isso aqui tá em português brasileiro mesmo? Ali tá mostrando que é o espaço pra correr, mas na real é o botão direito. Já tá errado, ó. Ele tá falando que é espaço ali. Começares a trepar. Tá, isso aqui não tá em português brasileiro, nem ferrando. Deixa eu ver se eu mudo aqui de novo. Tá em português de Portugal isso aqui. Ah, agora já era. Tutorialzinho padrão pra reacostumar com a gameplay.
Free run your way through this little obstacle course.
Tá bem mais fluido, mas eu não senti nenhuma diferença de
These are
gameplay, não.
optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate.
Okay.
All right, Desmond. Follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars.
Tá mais fluida o andar, mas gameplay padrão Assassin's Creed.
All you have to do here is jump the gap.
Opa. Ah, acertei. Que isso? Não, mano. O que você tá fazendo? Mas ó, isso aí não tinha antes. Ele não sobe e depois pula. Agora ele já só dá aquele parkourzinho. Tá, daqui também não pula. Tem que pular de um pro outro. Olha lá. Eu tenho que parar, eu não posso só segurar o botão. Isso aqui eu vou ter que reacostumar, ó. Isso aqui eu tô apertando direto. Só destrepada, fala tu, Raniel. Tem umas animações novas de salto.
Synchronization levels look good now. We should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
Só não entendi porque tá falando que é pra apertar espaço ali pra... pra correr, sendo que é o botão direito.
Sir. Everything all right, sir?
Right.
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
Primeira sequência, um desempenho mortal. Ou na próxima live eu coloco em português então, já que ninguém quis falar nada.
Shall I take your coat, sir?
Não? E tento deixar a legenda em português brasileiro. Novo e-mail recebido.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seats.
Vamos ver se ele vai subir 2 degraus ou um de uma vez. Tá, ele sobe 2 degraus. Até hoje, né, velho? Pode ver, ó. Nenhum jogo sobe 1 degrau de cada vez. Sempre sobe 50 de uma vez. Mesmo nos jogos, sei lá, de 2018. Fez uma cordialidade ali. Posso dar uma bisoiada aqui? Ó, ele sobe 2 degraus de uma vez. Tá fechado. Tá fechado ele também. Em que ano que é isso aqui? 1900 e pouco? 1960?
This way, please.
Acho que é 60.
My apologies.
My apologies. Oh, o certo é você, quando você vai sentar no cinema, é assim, né? Você vai de costas. Mas tem gente que vai de frente, mano. Com um pinto na sua cara ou com uma chota na sua cara. Fala, mano, você é burro.
Evening, Hatham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury.
Quem que é esse cara que eu não sei o nome ainda?
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
Localizei já, pô.
Be seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. You'll need to find another way up.
I already have.
Getting a bit late, this one. You may satisfy that I'll soften the evidence.
Encontre uma zona escondida para trepares. Só a trepada, né, velho?
1,000 pardons. So sorry. My apologies.
Só a trepada, né, velho? É, tipo, ninguém vai me ver aqui, né? Tipo, nossa, faz parte da encenação, faz parte da apresentação. Ninguém tá vendo uma mãozinha aqui? Olha só. Então, porque essa dublagem aí, eu acho que não é oficial, por isso que não tem. Se não teria. Eu tenho quase certeza que essa dublagem não é oficial. Talvez seja fan-made. Aí depois, tipo, depois eles viram que ficou bom e... Ah tá, move o rato para a esquerda e para a direita para localizar... Qual que é o nome desse maluco? Quase. Mas o gráfico tá bonitinho. É de quando esse aqui? 2012? A iluminação tá bacaninha. Vai cair, cara.
Jeremy's really burning up the boards tonight. He's a marvel.
When a gentleman is long kept in suspense, penitence may break his spirit ever after. Besides, certainty gives a man a good air upon his trial, and makes him risk another without fear or scruple. But all away, for 'tis a pleasure to be the messenger of comfort to friends in affliction.
Haytham. You should have come to me. We would have found another way. Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. As am I.
Hey! Saia da ópera.
Come, please.
That man there! Seize him!
Eita!
But I've done no wrong. I swear it.
Any
Man
weapons?
was killed in the upper balcony.
Oh my!
Nothing.
I beg your pardon.
Patience, please!
Não sei porque tá como espaço.
Try to remember.
Não é espaço, é botão direito. Tá tudo bugado, hein, mano. Isso porque tá na Steam.
Order! We must have order!
notebook aqui.
It happened right at that balcony.
What are those men doing in there?
I'm staying where it's safe.
Peace, friends. There is no danger. Move! Move!
Move!
Imbecile!
Imbecile.
Where are you going?
I need to get out. Too close together. I must get some air. I'll search it on here. You search down there. Very well. Find anyone, give a shout.
No use crying over spilled milk now, is there? And you, how are you there?
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that to be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge. Perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen.
How fare your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway.
Kenway é o
We'd
nome
like
do
for you to
nosso
travel to
personagem.
America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command. Although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, you will want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We've booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth, Hatham, and bring honor to us all.
Patch da dublagem, vocês querem que eu instale agora? Sincronização completa. Ou deixo para a próxima live? Por mim tanto faz. Seria isso um spoiler pro Assassin's Creed Black Flag?
Some fresh air might do me good.
O que é isso aqui? Ah, agora eu posso interagir com os NPCzinhos. Finalmente.
Ah, a fellow Londoner. Good to see I'm not the only man of means aboard. Rupert Martin, pleased to meet you.
Haytham Kenway. Pleasure.
Seems we picked an excellent time to leave the city.
Oh?
You didn't hear about the murder at the Opera House?
No. What happened?
They're still trying to sort it all out.
O que aconteceu?
And I suspect they'll be at it for a good long while.
Any word on the motive?
They've ruled out robbery, so perhaps it was a business arrangement gone sour. Or something more personal, more lurid. Who knows? But I am glad to be away from it. The city grows more dangerous by the day.
Biliojo. Fala tu, meu parceiro.
Good morning, Doctor.
To you as well.
A question, if I may. Do you serve aboard the ship, or are you simply taking passage?
A bit of both, actually. I've been commissioned by the Royal Navy.
Dentro do game, a dublagem tá boa?
I'll be observing the crew.
Só no Fora do Animus que tá ruim?
We have found that sailors fare far better on the open seas than the rest of us. I hope to discover why that is.
Well, I hope you are successful in your endeavors.
As do I. Thank you for the kind words.
O que é isto? Pra jogar? Ah, não vou jogar não. Quero jogar não. Não, velho. Quero jogar não. Vou jogar não. Nossa, nas épocas coloniais, então... Tá.
Captain?
Mr. Kenway.
I just wanted to thank you again for taking me aboard, and apologize for any inconvenience it may have caused.
Inconvenience would be an understatement.
I'm sorry, I don't follow.
My ship was held in port for 2 days that we might accommodate you. I lost several contracts as a result.
I had no idea.
Of course not. You nobles are all the same.
Antes de eu falar...
And then all will be well.
You sure about that?
Of course. Have I ever led you astray?
Nah. Though you don't stick right with the others.
Have faith, my friend. You'll see.
Well, well. Seems our esteemed guest has deigned to grace us with his presence. You might want to head back to your quarters. Top deck's no place for tender parnells.
So I thought. And yet here you are.
Whoa!
Fancy yourself a joker, eh? Let's see how funny you find this.
That's enough, Graves.
Stay out of this.
Eu não tô entendendo. Como que ataca? Eu tô apertando o E pra contra-atacar, ó, mas ele não tá indo. Acho que tá bugado os teclados. Olha, tá falando segura o E e depois aperta o E. Mas nenhum contra-ataque. Ó, parou uma vez ali, mas... Tá tudo bugado, velho. Tá tudo bugado. Tá tudo bugado esses comandos. Deixa eu dar uma olhada aqui. Isso. Nossa, veio lá da PQP. Ai, ai. Calma aí. Sei lá. Tá todo bugado. A INA Live, fala tu. Saltar espaço. Ele tá contando como se fosse, ó, interagir o E. Sei lá, velho. Botão esquerdo. Tá todo... Mano, tá todo cagado. Vou ter que adivinhar aqui o comando. Ó, eu acertei mais uma vez agora. Não sei como. Ai, ai. Bugsoft. Tô testando os botões aqui pra ver se algum funciona. Mas nenhum funciona. É, guys. Eu vou ter que reiniciar isso aqui e sei lá, mano. Porque eu não vou sair daqui nunca, tá ligado? Ele vai ficar assim até... Ó, tô apertando o E, ó. E nada. Botão direito, botão esquerdo e nada. Nenhum botão funciona.
Listen to this, Hector. Thinks he can swagger on up here and declare himself king of the castle.
Please, Pat, call this off. If the captain sees us...
To hell with the captain. And to hell with you, Mills. Whose side you on, anyway?
Parece que agora voltou ao normal.
We're ready to go again if you are.
This is unwise.
Why is that? You think I'm afraid of you?
No. But you should be.
Mas na próxima live eu já vou arrumar tudo isso. Ô, louco.
Do you yield? Never!
Ô, louco.
How do you like these odds?
Ai.
What's the meaning of this?
Agora tá funcionando tudo direitinho.
Captain, explain yourself at once, Mr. Kenway.
His fault. We were simply passing the time with a bit of sport, Captain.
How about you pass the time by doing your goddamn jobs instead? I wasn't aware I was paying you to loll about. A word, please, Mr. Kenway.
Oh, I nearly forgot. There's your knife back.
No.
I don't care for you, Mr. Kenway. I've had nothing but trouble since you came aboard.
Your problems have nothing to do with me.
I beg your pardon?
You're a poor leader, ill-tempered and cruel, and it's clear your crew has no respect for you.
Agora você espera aí que eu tenho mais o que fazer aqui, calma aí. Não posso interagir? Ah, mano, queria ouvir o que o cara tinha pra falar.
Look, I don't want to argue. In fact, I need a favor.
Oh, this is rich.
I suspect some of the men intend to mutiny.
Really? What a surprise.
As I cannot trust any of them, I am compelled to turn to you.
And why should I help you?
Because if they do intend to betray, I'm the only hope you have of reaching America alive. Well, what will it be?
If what you say is true, what other choice do I have?
Thank you.
But let me be clear. Should you ever dare to insult or threaten me again, I'll not hesitate but to cut off your head myself. Are we understood? Excellent.
Bom dia.
Good day.
Maicon, valeu por seguir a página da Steamcraft. Agora eu posso falar com o cara lá.
Hello, sir.
Eu e o Nato no
Do you
Self
expect
Chiefs.
to have a pleasant crossing?
Ô, quando que a gente vai jogar,
Here,
Nato?
though rogue storms and troubled waters are not unheard of. But no need to fret. At worst, they'll prove an inconvenience. I'm more concerned about pirates and rogue privateers.
Have you encountered them before?
Aye. But the Providence is a strong ship, and her crew well trained. They will surely keep us safe.
Já zerou, Maicon? Boa. Você zerou em inglês ou em português? Em português, todo mundo zerou em português, né? Na próxima live, então, eu vou, como eu já disse 10 vezes, eu vou arrumar isso. Ups. Oceano Atlântico. Por que ele não quer mais colocar o ano? Antes colocava o ano.
Mr. Kenway.
Captain?
Whatever they're up to, I believe it's coming to a head.
I'd best get to work.
Ok.
But men of greater resolve and clarity. He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxuries.
If you're right, you should feast on land, right? We're stuck in.
You looking for another fight? That it? Go away.
Tá em choque, cuzão. Deixa eu ver o que os caras têm pra falar aqui.
Quite the basting you gave Graves and Quill.
Wasn't by choice.
Aye. Blockheads, the both of them. Where are my manners? Louis Mills. Pleased to meet you.
Hatham Kenway. So, should I be watching my back?
I think the boys learned their lesson. They're normally not so nasty. Honest, it's just the past few crossings have been a bit rough.
Oh?
Captain's trying to cut costs. Reduced rations, lower wages, more dangerous cargo. It's put the crew on edge.
Is there cause for concern, then?
Not if I can help it. But the captain needs to think about the way he treats his men.
Padrão, né?
I ain't got nothing to say to you.
Eu não perguntei nada. Falou tu.
You there. I have some questions for you.
That's nice, but I ain't got time to gossip. Probably wouldn't have anything useful to share anyway. You want information? Try the cook or the doctor. Everyone's always chatting them up.
São quantas... Alguém sabe quantas sequências são esse jogo? Umas 10, será?
Won't be serving for another couple hours. Some biscuits in the barrel if you're desperate.
Actually, I've come with a question.
What's that?
Have any of the men been acting strange recently? Said anything that struck you as out of the ordinary?
The boys cry about the rations, as if there's anything I can do about it. But beyond that, I ain't heard much. My advice? Go find James. His ears are always open.
And where might I find him?
Right behind you, actually. He's the one sitting on the barrel.
Are you James?
Aye.
Hatham Kenway. Pleased to meet you.
I know who you are.
I was hoping you could answer some questions.
I figured as much, but not here. Follow me. So, what do you want to know?
Have you seen or heard anything out of the ordinary since we left port? Anything that gives cause for concern?
Some of the men have been gathering at night on the upper deck. I've only caught bits of their conversations, so I couldn't say for certain what they're up to. But I suspect it bodes ill.
Is it a mutiny they're planning?
All I know is they've little love for the captain. Mills has been trying to talk him down, but there's only so much one man can do.
Thank you for the information.
I only wish to see us reach the colonies alive.
Só que o da Steam é pelo Play, né? Você compra o jogo na Steam, mas na verdade você joga no Play. Aqui, ó. Eu tô jogando... Tipo... Eu dei play nesse daqui, da Steam. Mas aí ele abre ao Play. Acho que quase todos os jogos da Ubisoft são assim. Você compra na Steam, mas você joga no Play.
Evening, sir.
How are things?
Calm and quiet. Just the way I like it.
Tem
What brings you
live todo
topside?
dia, Michael.
Thought I'd wander a bit. Stretch my legs. That's all.
Take care where you tread. The deck hides all manner of danger in the dark.
What was that?
Só que durante a semana é só na parte da tarde.
Someone's throwing
Na hora do
cargo
almoço.
overboard.
No final de
Why?
semana, o dia inteiro. E de terça que eu jogo o dia inteiro também. Porque é o dia da minha folga. Aí de resto... Só na hora do almoço, que é a hora que eu não estou trabalhando.
You must expose whatever they're plotting.
Your crew's a tight-lipped bunch. But I'll see what I can do.
Well, hurry up.
I see what I can do.
quite the basting you gave Graves and Quill.
Wasn't by choice.
Aye. Blockheads, the both of them. Where are my manners? Louis Mills. Pleased to meet you.
Ethan Kenway.
Tá. Fala, Luiz. Belezinha?
It's all right that you should feast on lamb and wine, whilst we're stuck with tinned fish and biscuits.
Próxima live de Assassinos eu deixo tudo em português. Menos a legenda eu vou deixar em inglês. Já que vai estar dublado.
Curious.
Very
Most curious.
Most curious. Lá vai escrever no diário dele. Mano, 33 dias no mar. Eles estão tipo dando a volta ao mundo, né, antigamente. Oh, depois desse é o Black Flag, não é?
Any news? Each night it's the same. I scout one area, and they drop the painted barrels from another. I'm going to need to recruit an extra pair of eyes. Maybe James or Mills.
Why are they doing this?
Near as I can tell, the barrels serve as markers. They're leaving a trail. My fear is it's only a matter of time before whoever's following it...
Ship sighted aft! She's making ready to fire!
Beat to quarters, men! Ready the... Brace! Everybody down! Our warning shot! Seems they don't mean to sink us, but board us instead! Man the cannons! Make ready to fight!
Wagner Henrique, valeu por seguir a página, mano. Seja bem-vindo.
Let me help you secure the ship.
Do you know how to rig a sail? To load a cannon? To wage war at sea? I didn't think so. Now return to your cabin, or do I need to have you escorted?
Qual que é depois desse, então? É o Unity?
Haytham.
Have you been topside? A ship's appeared and means to board us. It's strange. There's no sign of mutiny aboard. Doesn't make sense.
Ah, but it does.
What do you mean?
Did you think you could escape from London so easily after what you did at the opera? That we wouldn't notice? That we wouldn't follow?
Ah. So that's what this is about.
Surrender, and I will see that you are treated with honor.
If you wish to treat me with honor, give me a sword.
Are you sure this is how you want to play it?
Caralho, gato, para quieto! Tem um cachorro, não tem um gato. Caramba. Foi de base, leque. Vamos ver essa gameplay que falaram que tá bem melhor. Não senti nenhuma diferença. Contra-ataque e ataca, só isso.
Only Mills was there waiting for me. He's the one that drew
E
that
dá
ship
dash.
here. There was no mutiny, only him.
What do they want?
Me.
Then they can have you.
Is that so?
They'll catch us anyway. There's nothing to be done.
One Punch Man.
I can think of something.
You wish us to sail into the storm?
It's our only chance.
I won't do it.
Then I will.
All right. All right.
Oh. Ele tava metendo o louco. O louquinho mesmo.
We need those ropes secured! I told you this was madness.
Calm yourself. I'll fix your sail for you.
Como é que o barco não capota, velho? Ah, a trilha sonora não tá ruim. É do mesmo criador do 2, do Revelation. E estourou a corda.
Tighten the bindings!
We need more speed! Loose the sails! Hate them! You take the foremast! James, to the mainmast with you!
Depois do AC3 tem o Liberation, mas não é nada relevante. Aí depois do Revelation, Liberation, é o Assassin's Creed 4, aí depois do 4 é Black Flag, é isso?
Tighten the bindings!
Aí já era, né?
Hurry! I can't hold on much longer!
Uou!
Oh, thank you, thank you.
O 4 é o Black Flag. Ah, tá. Ih, derrubou o cara também. Entendi. Estamos vivos mais um dia. Isso é ouro ou é uma bolacha? Uma clube social. Parece uma barrinha.
Make ready for our arrival, men!
Arrival? I see no land, only this interminable fog.
The gulls tell us all we need to know. Climb into the crow's nest and you'll see.
É, isso aí eu aprendi no Vikings e no Game of Thrones. Se você mandar um corvo ou uma gaivota... Se você mandar um corvo e ele não voltar, é porque ele achou terra. E se você vê uma gaivota por perto, é porque também tá perto de terra. Agora se o corvo voltar é porque ele não achou terra pra parar. Série também é cultura. Fala tu. Jogos. games. Então se por algum dia você ficar em alto mar, você já sabe disso. Ubisoft. Boston, 1754.
Master Kenway! Master Kenway!
Yes, may I help you?
Charles Lee, sir. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I've been asked to introduce you to the city, help you settle in. Oh, no need, sir. I've arranged for your bags to be delivered to the inn.
Are you by any chance John and Isabella's son?
One and the same.
Your commission is with Edward Braddock, is it not?
Aye. But he's yet to reach America, and I figured I might... Well, at least until he arrives, I thought...
Yes? Out with it.
Forgive me, sir. I had hoped that I might study under you.
Hello,
If I am to serve the order, I
Aí
can
é a
imagine
legenda.
no better mentor than yourself.
Kind of you to say, but I think you overestimate me.
Impossible, sir. This way.
Thief! Someone stop him!
Boston's quite a lively city.
There's all manner of things to see and do. Once you've settled in, I suggest you take some time to walk the streets. Who knows what opportunities you might discover.
Hold a moment. I need to fetch a few things before we get to work.
I'll arrange for horses while you do that.
Tá, eu vou... Já deu 1 hora de live já. Esse é o mapa todo do jogo? Ah, é grandinho. Eu vou finalizar a live aqui. Porque eu sei que vocês querem muito em português, né? Depois que eu exploro uma área, ela fica normal já? Ou não? Deixa eu ver. Tá, a névoa some. E aqui vai sumir também a névoa? Aqui a névoa também some. Pô, Nixon, nem precisava compartilhar, mano, porque eu já vou finalizar já. Eu quero arrumar 3 coisas. Deixar em português, arrumar a legenda e os comandos que estão errados.
Get back here with that, you rogue! Damn sprigs. This accursed city will be the death of me.
You seem troubled, friend.
That's because I am. Greatly so, in fact.
What's happened?
I was robbed. The old Balkan file. Though I've managed to restore what's mine, I fear it's ruined.
You mean the book?
This is no ordinary book. It's an almanac. The first I ever wrote. Benjamin Franklin. Pleased to meet you.
Okay.
Ethan Kenway.
You must be new to Boston.
Why do you say that?
You're still possessed of virtue. To stop and help an old lout like myself. I don't mean to impose, but you seem a spry fellow. Should you happen to find my missing pages, I'll reward you.
Look, I'm not sure if
It's all right, all right. If you have the time, hurrah! If not, no harm done. The thing is useless in its current state anyway. But should you somehow manage to restore it, you'll find me inside that general store over there.
Well, that was interesting.
Beleza, quem quiser acompanhar aí, segue a página, mano, no Facebook, na Streamcraft, tanto faz. E aí continuamos terça-feira, eu acho que eu jogo de novo. Porque segunda eu vou trabalhar bastante e jogar um LOLzinho. E eu não sei como que sai aqui. Aí. A live foi curtinha, mas já deu pra ter uma noçãozinha do game. Tá bem melhor do que o Revelations. Visualmente, né? E é isto. Até amanhã, pessoal. Bebam água. Falou!